Most people think they need to learn AI before they can use it. That's backwards. The more you already know, the better AI works for you right now. And yet the people who are most positioned to get real value from these tools are often the ones who haven't even started yet. What I do at Blackfin is help lean operators, solopreneurs, small teams, people running real businesses without a bench, figure out where AI actually fits into what they do. Not as a concept, in the actual workflows they run every day. And what I keep seeing is that the people who feel the most behind are usually the ones who are closest to getting real output from these tools. They just have the framing wrong. The assumption most people make is that AI is something you have to learn before you can use it. Like picking up new software. You put in the time first, then you get the value out of it. That made sense for tools that actually required technical fluency. AI doesn't work that way. It doesn't need you to bring technical knowledge. It needs you to bring the knowledge about your work. And if you've been running a business, managing a process, or working in an industry for any real length of time, you already have more of that than you think. The reason most AI output feels flat or generic isn't because the tool is weak. It's because the person using it hasn't figured out how to bring what they know into the conversation yet. That's a one-time adjustment. It's not a learning curve. Here's the way I think about it. AI is like hiring a very fast, very capable junior person. They can execute, they can draft, organize, research, and produce. But what they give you is only as good as the direction you give them. A junior with bad direction produces bad work fast. A junior with clear direction from someone who knows the work produces good work fast. You're the one who knows the work. That's what I mean when I say amplifier. AI multiplies what you bring in. Vague instructions, no context, you get generic output. Specific context, real constraints, and the judgment you've built over years of doing the work, you get something that actually fits your situation. That's why a first-year operator and a 10-year operator using the same exact tool get completely different results. Not because one of them knows the tool better, because one of them knows the work better. There are 3 places where knowing your work changes what you get from AI. First, in what you ask for. Someone who knows their business asks specific questions. They name the actual constraint. They describe the real situation, not a generic version of it. That level of detail is what pulls useful output out of the model. Second, in how you read the output. This one is underrated. When AI hands something back to you, you have to know whether it's actually right. A generalist can't do that. You can. You've seen what good looks like in your context. You know what's missing, what's off, and what to keep. Third, in how you iterate. Most people treat AI like a vending machine. One input, one output, done. The people getting good results treat every output like a first draft. They push back, add context, they fix the direction. That instinct comes from experience. It's the same thing you do when you review anyone else's work. You don't need a course. You don't need a whole setup. You need one problem you've already solved before and about 5 minutes. Pick something you know how to do well, something where you actually have judgment, ask AI to do a version of it, then watch what it gets right and what it gets wrong. That gap between what it produces and what you know it should be, that's exactly where your expertise lives. And now you know how to use it. One task, one you already know, that's the entry point. This really isn't about AI. It's about realizing that what you already know is exactly what makes AI useful to you. Not to everyone, but to you specifically. When that clicks, you stop waiting for the right moment to start. You stop looking for that thing that'll finally make you feel ready. You already have the most important input. You've got years of knowing your work. AI can't give you judgment. It can't replace the part of you that knows what good looks like. That's not a gap in the technology. That's where you become irreplaceable. This is the first of 2 videos on this. Next week, I'm going to talk specifically to people who've already tried AI and gotten flat results. If that's you, make sure to check that one out. If you're not there yet, start with one task this week using what you already know. If you want to know where AI can actually move the needle in your business, the link in the description takes you to a free diagnostic. It takes about 5 minutes and it'll tell you exactly where to start based on what you already do. And if you know someone running a business alone who could use this, send it to them. That's how this channel grows. If this was useful, hit the like button and subscribe. New video every week, real workflows, no fluff. And drop your questions or thoughts in the comments. I actually read them. See you in the next one.